Here is a nice problem. It's coming from the British Mathematical Olympiad, the year 2012-2013. Here is the following setup. Find all positive integers such that we have satisfied these both statements. We have the first statement, 12n minus 119 is a perfect square, and also we have 75n minus 539 is a perfect square. So we are going to find an appropriate value for n to make both statements as a perfect square. Okay, so let's go through this one now. So we have these two equations, 12n minus 119. We are saying this one is a perfect square, is going to be written on this form, on the form of x square. Okay, second one, it will be the same thing, 75n minus 539 equals y square. Okay, so here is the thing. As we know, we have three variables here. To make it more simple to solve, we are going to create a number which can make us the first equation and the second equation to be cancelled out, the n out of the system. Okay, so the convenient number which can make us the first equation works perfectly. We are going to multiply the first equation by 25. Why 25? Because 25 is multiplied by 12 is given as 300. Then this 25 becomes 5. Then put this 25 and x. Then put this 25 with x squared together. It makes us 5x squared. Okay. So also I'm going to multiply the second equation by number 4, because 4 is multiplied by 75 is given as 300. Okay. So also we have 4 here. By putting this 4 together with y squared is given as 2y squared. So now I'm going to take the difference of this equation. Let's put this one equation number 1. This is equation number 2. This one is given as 300, and this one becomes minus 119 is multiplied by 25. We don't have to calculate this one now. So I get here 5x squared by putting this 25 together with x. So the second one you get 300 also here, minus 4 times is multiplied by 539 is given as 2y quadrant square, like this. Then I'm going to make the first equation minus the second equation. Okay, if I'm going to do this one minus this one, I get here this is negative, this one become positive, this one become bigger than this one. So which means I get 300 cancelled out. I get this term minus this term minus this term. It's clearly is given as 819. Okay, equals 2y quadrant square 5x quadrant square. As we made this difference is given us also the difference of two squares. Now we are going to factor out this one on the form of the product. So I get here 2y minus 5x factor 2y plus 5x. Okay, this 819 is the same as 3 squared is multiplied by 7 is multiplied by 13. Okay, now we will have a bunch of the possibilities here. So I'm going to go through each possibility. So as we know, this term is smaller than this term, which means this one is going to pick up a small value from here. This one is going to take a big value from there. Okay, so which means I get here first possibility, I get 2y minus 5x is going to take number 1. Okay, because the other one is going to take the whole thing. So I will have 2y plus 5x is given as 819, is taking 819. This is the first equation. The second equation, you get 2y minus 5x is going to take number 3 as a second possibility. So that means the second half of this equation, the rest of the number is going towards this one. So I get here 3 is multiplied by 7 is multiplied by 13. The second possibility, I get the second equation, I get 2y. The second possibility, I get 2y minus 5x is going to take number 7 as a small number. Okay, so the rest of these numbers is going towards the second one. 2y plus 5x is going to take 3 square, which is 9, is multiplied by 13. Okay, so let's check another two possibilities. I get 2y minus 5x is going to take number 13 as a small number. So the other one, 2y plus 5x, is going to take 9 is multiplied by 7. Okay, which is 63. So lastly, I get 2y minus 5x is going to take 21 because 3 is multiplied by 7. We still, the second equation bigger than the first equation because 2y plus 5x is still we have 3 is multiplied by 13, which is 39. Okay, now I'm going to name all of this equation. This is equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3, equation number 4, equation number 5. Now I'm going to go through each one. First one, I'm simply going to add the first equation and the second equation. I get a rate of 5x. I will be left with 2y plus 2y, which is 4y, equals 18 plus number 1. Okay, so I'm going to derive this one here. So I get here 4y equals 820. By dividing both sides by number 4 is giving us 200. 20 divided by 4 is giving us 5, which is 205. So taking this value of y and insert it back into the same equation, so to find x. Okay, so I will have here, it's better to use the first equation because we have number 1 here. So which means I get here 5x. By taking this 5x to the right and bring number 1 to the left, I get 2y. 2y will be replaced with 205 minus number 1. This one is giving us 405 minus number 1 is giving us 404. 5x. Here is a problem. This one is not a solution without making any division here. This is without making any division here. If you go back to the previous equation, this one is term is even, this one is a odd, which means x must be odd. If x is a odd, is multiplied by odd is giving us odd, but the right hand side of this equation is even. This one is impossible. So this one is not a solution. Let's go to the second one. So I'm simply going to add the first equation and second equation, get a rate of x. I will be left with 4y. 4y, this one plus this one. By taking number 10 as a common factor, I will get 1 plus 7 is multiplied by 13. It's clearly is giving us 91 here, plus 91. This term is giving us 92. 92 is multiplied by 3. Is giving us 276. So which means if I'm going to divide 276 by number 4, is giving us 69. Okay. Taking the same value and plug it back into the previous equation. So I get here 138 minus this number 3 here, which is giving us 135. By taking this 5x to the right, 5x. So I get 5x equals 135. This one is telling us x by dividing both sides by number 5 is giving us 27. Okay, so x equals 27 here. So I have both values. By taking this value of x and insert it into this equation, I get 12n minus 119 equals 27 squared. By taking this number to the right, I get 848. Okay, 848 by dividing 848 by 12 is giving us not an integer number. Okay, which is impossible. Which means this one is also not a solution. Okay, and also this equation is not a solution. Let's move on to the third one. By doing the same thing here, so I will be, by adding first one and the second one, I will be left with 4y here. So I will have 7 plus 9 is multiplied by 13. I get 170. 117 minus 7 is giving us 124. So by dividing both sides by number 4, I get here y equals 31 here. Okay. By taking this value of y and insert it into this equation, I get here 2y, which is 62. 62 minus this 7 by bringing this 7 to the left, you get 5x. Okay, 62 minus 7 is giving us 55. 55 equals 5x. In the other word, x equals 55 over 5, which is 11. Okay, so I get a value of x which is 11. I'm going to take this value of x and insert it back into the previous equation, which is one. Okay, which is this one. So which means I get 12n minus 119 equals 11 square. Okay, taking this value to the right, I get 12n equals 121 plus 119 is giving us 240. Okay, by dividing both sides by 12, I get n equals 20. This is the value. This is the value of n which we found, n equals 20 as a solution. Okay, so let's move on to the last one. This one is okay. Let's move on to the last one. By doing the same thing here, I get here 4y. I get 63 plus 13. I get is given as 76. By dividing both sides by number 4, I get y equals 19. Okay. By plugging this value of y into previous equation to find n, unfortunately you get 75n equals something. When you divide the right hand side of this equation by 75, is not giving us an integer, which is impossible. This one is also not a solution. So this equation number 4 will be eliminated too. Okay. So let's move on to the last equation. Last equation, by doing the same thing here, I get this one plus this one. I get 4y equals 39 plus 21. It's clearly is given us 60. Equivalent y equals 15 because dividing both sides by number 4. I will have the same thing. Taking this value of y and insert it into this equation, I get 15 square here. 15 square is giving us, which is 225. 225 plus 539 is giving us 764. So unfortunately, when you divide 764 over 75, is not giving us an integer, okay, which is impossible. Which means this equation is going to rule out of this possibility. The only solution that we found which appropriate value to make both statements as a perfect square, which is n equals 20. Okay, so I have ended this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you next video. Bye.